Welcome back, everybody. I'm Kevin, and according to YouTube, 62% of you guys are not subscribed, so please hit that subscribe button for me while I set up my camp. So today I'm actually camping on the edge of a pine forest. So look at this prairie right over here behind me. It is beautiful. We're right in the middle of two different storms coming through. The first band already came through, and there's a lot of puddles. Everything is really wet. Might not have a good fire tonight. And there's another storm on its way, and there's already tornado warnings. So I'm gonna try to set up my tent, try to cook a little early. The last time I went camping, I didn't get a signal drop, but I think this one's actually gonna come hit us probably about 10 o'clock tonight. It is currently about 6:45, which if you're camping in the summertime in the south, that's a good time to actually get to camp and set up because it kind of cools off by then. I guess I do have, I got some leftover dry firewood, so I should be able to at least start a fire. I might not keep it going very long. Well, I guess it's not going to be a good day for solar panels. Got a couple of those. I have rock piles with me today, and I also have the new Blue Eddy AC 180 in the truck that I'm going to use as well. So let's see, I'm going to need that. It's actually starting to sprinkle right now, so I might just set up the tent and then see if this rain passes. I might actually have to take a little break right now because it's starting to rain a little harder than it was. But on the way in, I did see one bear, 2 turkey, and a nice hawk. Just like any typical Florida rainstorm, just wait 10 minutes and it stops. It's pretty nice out here. I can actually hear wind coming from probably close to a mile away coming through the pine trees. It sounds really good. Probably not gonna ever pick that up on a camera. But if you ever come out here, if you're familiar with forests, that's the sound I'm experiencing right now. So if you guessed that I'm gonna cook steak and asparagus, you guessed right. Mainly because it's a really simple, easy meal to make. It's somewhat healthy, and it's really easy to go to the store. If I get the same thing every time, I don't usually make mistakes or forget anything. Although today, the asparagus at Publix was not very good. So I threw away a vast majority of it, and these are the only pieces that I really trust eating. So I'm gonna cook those on this pan right here, dump my steak and bacon in, and then cook it together. And hopefully, just look at this view. Hopefully there's no more rain. There's a few little showers going through. A lot of them are going past. It looks really cool watching the rain on the other side of the prairie though. Should probably use up this Cracker Barrel macaroni and cheese. This is really easy to make while camping. You don't have to have milk or anything. You just kind of boil the noodles, and then it's got a little packet with the cheese and everything in it. But I'm gonna put some Everglades seasoning on the asparagus. I don't usually put any seasoning on the steak. When I cook it together in the same pan, it kind of just, the juices kind of mix together anyway, so. So have any of you guys from home watching this had experience with getting bad food in the supermarket lately? I've seen online where a lot of grocery stores have just been getting a lot of bad groceries and stuff like that because they either sit out too long on the loading docks because there's not enough workers to load them into the coolers, or it's just really bad produce. It's just been sitting around a long time. A couple months ago, Jillian and I got some pasta to cook at the house, and we got ready to cook it. I was actually in the process of cooking it, and Jillian looked down and noticed it was all moldy. So we went back to Publix and got our money back on that. And today I got the asparagus. And if you guys know from this channel, I eat asparagus all the time. And I've never experienced slimy, mushy asparagus before. So I picked out what I thought was good, and even that, what's on the stove right there, I think I trusted enough to eat it tonight anyway. So dinner is all cooked. Here it is. It's kind of embarrassing how much food I actually have. There's not a whole lot there. I'm probably gonna get hungry. I do have that macaroni and cheese and stuff to make if I want a late night snack, but this view behind me is just gorgeous. So we do have some blue sky behind me. Actually, this side over here, we have some blue sky poking through. So I don't know, I don't have enough service out here to check the weather. I don't know if those bands are coming or not, but I'm just out here enjoying this. The temperature dropped. There's not a single mosquito out here. No bug spray, no long clothes to cover up mosquitoes.
Hey, is this the right?
So Ron just showed up. We're gonna start a fire. I got one dry piece right there. The rest of everything else is pretty wet, and I have some more on the other side of his truck. So we're gonna start the fire with some Bigfoot bushcraft. These are fire plugs. You'll see them in some of my other videos. Chef Ron decided to make some macaroni and cheese, so we're making some 10 p.m. Forced macaroni and cheese. So it's about 6:30 in the morning. There's a tornado watch for the next 8 hours. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind and the microphone of the camera, but there's wind gusts coming all through the pine trees. You can hear them for at least a mile away, just rolling through. Almost sounds like waves at the ocean. But this might be the fastest time we've ever broken down camp. I just got to put my tent away, and the wind even kicked up our fire. Started going again, and Ron's putting his hammock away, and we're probably gonna head back into town. Of course, as soon as we put everything away, it's actually really calm and nice. Temperature dropped significantly. Fire's out. Picked up all the trash. Taking that with us. So, there's another band coming. There's some really bad thunder and lightning, probably about 30 or 40 minutes away. So, we wanted to get everything packed up before the rain and the storm came. All I gotta do is just dry out the tent tomorrow, and we'll be good to go. There's a bear. So a bear just ran in front of my truck, and there's literally people camping right there.